Now, the right to education is one of the fundamental rights recognized and guaranteed in international and regional instruments. But despite Nigeria being a signatory to most of the human rights instruments, lots of children in the country are denied the right to education. In this report, Edith Tele gives a graphical representation of these facts and statistics as it applies to Nigeria.
A research conducted by the Nigeria Demographic Health Survey in collaboration with the United Nations in 2015 disclosed that the number of out-of-school children in Nigeria rose from 10.5 million to 13.2 million in 5 years, with a large percentage of that number in the Northeast. Thousands of children in the troubled region are displaced and drop out of school annually, while hundreds more are given birth to in internally displaced persons camps with little access to education. According to UNICEF, 69% of Nigeria's out-of-school children are located in the northern part of the country. With 13.2 million children denied access to education, Nigeria has overtaken Pakistan as the country with the highest number of out-of-school children in the world, while Pakistan is closely followed by India, Sudan, and Ethiopia. Nigeria accounts for more than 1 in 5 out-of-school children and 45% of out-of-school children in West Africa. Of the 13.2 million out-of-school children aged 6 to 14 years old, Bauchi State accounts for the largest number with 1.1 million, followed by Katsina State with 781,500. But there has been some sort of controversy trailing the United Nations data. A multiple indicator cluster survey conducted by the National Bureau of Statistics in early 2018 showed that a total of 9.1 million children are out of school in Nigeria, a figure 4.1 million higher than the figure quoted by the UN. In the NBS survey report, out-of-school children were defined as the number of children of primary school age who are not attending school and those attending preschool. This differs from the UN definition, which excludes the children attending preschool. There are 61 million out-of-school children in the world. Of that number, 34 million live in sub-Saharan Africa, due in part to high population growth rates in the region. Southern Asia has the second highest number of out-of-school children in the world, with 11 million.
Let's head to Kaduna, where a school teacher, Isa Muhammed, is standing by to talk to us. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. 13.2 million out-of-school children, rising from 10.5 million. What does this portend for the future of our nation, seeing that children are said to be the leaders of tomorrow? Now, my question, I said 13.2 million children are said to be out of school in Nigeria, rising from 10.5 million. What does this portend for our future as a nation, seeing that children are said to be the leaders of tomorrow?
Yes, presently in Nigeria, we face decreasing of enrollment in school, especially in public school. Nowadays, if you go to any public school, you will see the number of enrollment is falling. We know there are several factors that causing that. We face economic hardship. Some children refuse to stay at school, go to streets selling pure water. That is why we identify the enrollment is falling. And we know we as teachers, we are trying our best to bring those children back to school. But we need the assistance from their parents. When we talk to some parents, they refuse to give us cooperation. They like to send their children doing something outside school, selling pure waters, or sending them to learning something and apprentice. That is why the enrollment nowadays is falling down. Now,
Isa Muhammed, thank you for your time on TVC Breakfast.